How's everyone going? Alright, this weekend I'm back out at the goldfields again. Where I was before, I was way up over there, and they got that cutouts and everything over there, the erosion. I'll probably end up over there a little later on. And I was parked over there when I was having my lunch before, and this is that creek that comes down, and I found that old little cottage thing up there where it used to be, where all the lead washers and that were. Well, I'm going to give this creek a bit of a hit down in through here. Goes down into there, and then there's the main little river down in through there. And I'll give it a go. I'll get back to you on my first decent find. Alright, great day. I'll see you all a little later on. Okay, out of this, there was a little crevice in the rock there. I got a signal in there, and it ended up being a 22 lead shot. Oh, that's alright, wanted me lead. Alright, yeah, as I say, that was in that crevice there, in that little crack. Alright, we'll see you on the next. Yourself a couple of spectators on there, one up through there. And this one here has been sitting there watching me for the last bloody 20 minutes. Mukia. Alright guys, out of this hole here, I was chasing this for a while. I just couldn't get it. Started over here, ended up over here. Well, anyway, got myself a little lead shot. There. Yep, rolling around in the scoop there, little lead shot. First one. Alright, we'll keep on going. Okay guys, had a bit of an iffy sound, then I put the horseshoe back on, and I come up with an old buckle. Still got the tongue on it, whether it be off a belt or a horse saddlery, no idea. But out here in the goldfields, that's my first decent find. I've been getting lots of little pieces of rust down along the creek and a bit of foil, but yeah, good little target. All right, we'll see you on the next. All right guys, out of this hole here, don't know if you can hear that, just a little bit of rust. That's all I seem to be getting at the moment, except for that buckle. But I don't see a lot of quartz or anything around. But I'll keep on going up and down this creek here and see what I can find. If I can't find too much here, I'll move along and see how I go. Alright, I'll get back to you soon. Alright, I've got a target down in here. I'm hoping you can hear that through the headset there. Coming up as 8. So I'm just on the edge of a digging here, and there's your tailing poles are inside. So it's just on the edge of it here. Right. Okay, so it's still there. All right. Just turn that up so you can see what we're doing. Still trying to get more of an understanding of the Manticore on the gold settings. Sometimes it can be very chirpy. I've only got sensitivity on 20. and it's still there. Giving me a 10-11 now. Alright. So, further down or on the edge. Getting down into the clay there now. Right. Okay, I've moved him. Alright. Let's see what we got here, eh? Oh, first scoop. What's it going to be? Iron. Still there. Okay, he's out of the scoop. Very scratchy. Oh, I bet you that's it there. Bet you that's it there. Rusty iron. Just there. Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. Rusty iron. Bugger. Oh well, you can only try. Alright, we'll fill that. I'll check that before I fill that in. Okay, that's all that was. Alright, alright, maybe some luck soon. Righto, I got my chicken strips in my air fryer. 20 minutes, 25 minutes, they should be done. Righto, back into it. Okay guys, out of this hole, got a little target here. I had to put the iron, the horseshoe on again because without it, it was giving it a scratchy signal. So I put the horseshoe back on and it picked that up. And we've got ourselves a little tiny tack. Yeah, a little tiny tack there, look. Well, I picked that up only because there was a scratchy sound on the other way. And as soon as I turned the horseshoe on, it picked it up. So yeah, bloody iron. Alright. Lunch should be almost ready. It's 3 o'clock almost, so I'll have to make tracks back home soon. I've still got probably about an hour or so to travel home. Would you believe there's more there? So there'll be more tacks. Alright, let's have a look. Right, so there's something there. I bet you it's another one of those little tacks. Okay. Okay. Where are you? Okay. So it's not a tack. Where are you? Yes it is. Yep, another one of those little tacks. Just there. I wonder what they use them for. Them little tiny tacks. Probably shoes or something, maybe? Alright, we'll keep on going. Oh boy, I can smell me chicken. Got 5 minutes or so to go. Let me have a look. Oh, look at that. Now I reckon these little air fryers are the best little thing ever. Look at that. Oh, they're bloody hot. I'll leave them in there for a couple of 5 minutes. I'll get a drink and we'll keep on going after that. And have me lunch. And what I might do is take a, I don't know, there's a big tailings pile just there. I might have a stab at that and see what I can drag off that. And then I'll have a walk around up there and have a look at that steel frame thing. But as I said, there's mine shafts workings here everywhere, all the way to the top near the road. Yeah, alright, I'll see you soon. Chicken strips, done in 25 minutes. 20 minutes to warm up, 25 minutes to cook. Mate, they come out like a golden colour, don't they? Nice. Alright guys, you know that big mound that I pointed at when I was down there? Well, I'm standing on top of the big mound there, big tailings pile. Looks like it's all slate rock. But you can see where people have been having a bit of a scratch here. And another one or two just here. So they've been having a scratch at the tailings. I don't know if they've got anything. I don't know if old mate's got anything down over there. Yeah, I just had to swap the battery out in the GoPro. So, alright, we'll set this back up and we'll have a look around. That steel frame thing is over there. Oh, I found another tunnel. Look in this one. This one's got a bit of pink tape wrapped around the tree up there. Broken bottles, beer bottles. Oh yeah. And someone had a bit of a scratch there. And that goes way up in there. Hello! And it's fairly deep too. There. So that's another one. Maybe another day. Have a look at that. I've got a little bit more time. Oh. Alright. We'll set this back up on my bag and we'll keep on going. Ah, well, I might not have found any shiny gold, but I'm having the time of my life out here in the bush. It's so quiet out here. Unreal. Alright, catch you on the next. Yep, that's it. A little bit of rust. Huh. Yeah, alrighty. We'll keep on going. Okay guys, look what I stumbled across. I'll try and get in here, but I won't go inside it. Ooh. There, mine shaft there. Bloody blackberry bushes everywhere. I'll see if I can get up any closer, but I tell you what, these blackberry bushes are very prickly. Oh, ouch. It's cut all the way in through the rock here. Hang on, I'll zoom out a bit. Ouch! By crikey! And then go in here. Ooh, you shouldn't be walking in here, prickly bloody. Oh, blackberry bushes. Yow! Youch! Hang on a minute, guys. I will be with you. Ooh. Check that out. I don't know how far up that goes. I haven't got a torch with me. And that's about as going to be as good as me little light on my phone. There. mine shaft or mine tunnel all the way up in there. Geez, it'd be interesting to see what's in there, eh? Yeah, it's all rock up the top, so as long as I don't get no surprises in here. Yeah, water leaking down up through there. How cool's that? I don't know how far up it goes, but we'll have a look. I will not disturb anything because I don't want nothing to come down on me. It only goes as far as there. Oh no, it does not. No, it does not. It goes in that way. Oh yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, right. Well, I'm definitely not going to be chipping away in here because that could be bad. But anyway, I found one. Be interesting to know how much gold they got out of there. Wow. Alright, we'll get past these blackberry bushes again. Ooh. How cool's that, eh? Ouch! That wasn't very nice. Alright, that's pretty cool. So that goes way up over there, in there. Ooh. That's where it is there. And you can see how they've stacked the rocks here, like a little wall. Right. Geez, they done some workings here, didn't they? Excuse the camera work. Bit rough. And we've got another one there. Down in there. Wow. And they've started digging out of that there. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I might have a scratch around at the top here with the detector and see what comes up out of these tailings, because it's getting on 3:30. So I'll go and get the detector and we shall have a poke around up here in these tailings and see what I can come up with. Alright, I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm up on top of this tailings pile just here, above the actual tunnel, and I've got a target here just on the side. It comes up as 1 or 2, and it's right on the line, you know, your ferrous line, non-ferrous line, I can't think what it is now. How stupid is that? On the good line, in the centre, and it's a little tiny dot right there. I should know what that little line's called. Non-ferrous. Ferrous. Ferrous. Non-ferrous. Alright, we'll have a scratch at that and we'll see what that comes up with. I'll just mark that again. Okay, it's about there. Righto. Let's just see what this gives us, because I won't be able to stay too much longer because I've got to make tracks home. Alright, it's very shaly. Okay, I've moved it. Okay, I've moved it. Let's see what we've got, eh? It's about there. There's that. First scoop. Okay. Okay, he's in my hand. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. Just there. Still in the scoop. Out of the scoop. What the hell is that? What the hell? That can't have been it. It was too, you know. Would you believe? It's a bit of bloody foil. Ha! See, silver foil. Trick me. Alright, we'll keep on going. That wasn't real nice. It tricked me. Righto guys. I've been here since about 12ish. It's up past 2 now. And I met this other chap over there. He's doing a bit of metal detecting over there with a Gold Monster 1000. Yeah, he's found a lot of nails. I found a buckle. There's a lot of rust. But yeah, alright. So I just put my chicken on. So that should be ready in about 20-25 minutes. Alright. We'll keep on going. And I'll show you this over here. Last time I was over here, I was down in there. Down in there, on the other side of that mound there, and all that there, you can see where people have been chipping away at it. So, well, I thought that was a walkway up there, that little silver thing up there, like a rail. It might be a fence to go around the mine maybe, and go around and have a look. Before I go home I'll have a walk around. I've got another couple of tailing piles up there. 1, 2, 3 way up in there. I'll tell you what, if that's 4-wheel drive country, I'm not taking my 4-wheel drive up there. Yeah, not on my own. Yeah. Well, we've had a bit of rain, so it should be a bit slippery. Alright, we'll keep on going. So you've got another tunnel there, and it's got the steel frame around it, and that one there's got a steel frame around it, just there, and that's another tunnel cutting into there, and we've got another one just there. Oh, it looks like we've got another cutting just about there. Wow. Alright. Yeah, you wouldn't want to fall down a bloody mine shaft, would you? No one would bloody find you. Alright guys, I'll just leave my detector there for a minute. I'll come back. Now we'll have a look over here. Now that one down there has got the steel frame around it. I can't quite get to it just yet. I've got a blackberry thorn in my arm. Alright, we'll go across here and have a look. As I said, this is mountain goat country here. I'll try and get up here so you can have a look. See, that's all that ironstone that they've dragged out. all their workings. You watch, I'll slide down the hill in a minute and go for a ride. Alright, gotta watch where I'm stepping to. Whoops. Oh. Alright. Alrighty, let's have a look here. That must be another. Oh, that's just a cutting. And you can see how they've stacked all the rocks. Hand stacked all them rocks. I'll tell you what, they must have done some work back in the day. The GoPro doesn't do any justice for zooming, so I'll keep it going, and I don't want to lose track where my detector is. Alright, so you've got another tunnel there, and it's got the steel frame around it, and that one there's got a steel frame around it, just there, and that's another tunnel cutting into there, and we've got another one just there. Oh, looks like we've got another cutting just about there. Wow. Alright. Yeah, you wouldn't want to fall down a bloody mine shaft, would you? No one would bloody find you. Oh. Alright, so my detector is down there. Hopefully I don't forget where it is. Alright. Oh well. I'd say people have crawled all over this with the bloody big detectors. There's probably still gold here. Very hard working. Oh. What have we got over here? Oh, we got another tunnel. Another tunnel there. Jeez, look at the work they've done to cut into that rock. Okay? All that rock they've cut straight in through there. Wow. Now, I'll make my way back down to get my detector so I can get back to the car without breaking my neck. Ooh. Go surfing on this slaty stuff. So all this hill is riddled with bloody mine shafts and tunnels. Yeah, one day when I've got a bit more time, I might just come out here and not detect and just come out and have a bit of a walk around and explore, you know. Well, yeah, a bit of quartz rock laying around here and there. Alright, my mate's gone home. Alright, I'll turn this lot off and I'll make my way back to the car. Oh. Right. Don't forget me picky. Yeah, so I always leave it bloody late to come out. I didn't leave until probably 10:10. And then by the time you get out here and set up and start swinging, you know, run out of time real quick. And I'll tell you what, it's not for the faint-hearted, these four-wheel drivers. I'd probably get up a little bit of that in mine, but I wouldn't get up that. There's another digging there and there. Bloody diggings everywhere, eh? Alright. Almost to the car. Well, I didn't get no gold, but if you like my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, share, just get the name out there and help the channel grow a bit and see how we go. As I said, I'll try my best to find whatever I can find. Alright, I don't think I'll be going up out of that way. I'll do a U-turn and go back where I came in, I think. Oh. Righto. Well, that's my last little bit of a scratch around. I'll make my way home and I'll put the video together. I've got a lot of rusty tacks and nails, you know that. But I've got a buckle. That's got to count for something. Alright. I'll see yous when I see yous on the channel. See how all them rocks are hand stacked like a wall, and then to do their tailings. There. Alright. This is my trip out. Down there, up there, and out there. Okay. G'day guys. Okay, this is all my finds for today. Out at the goldfields where I was before. The only thing that I found, anything I thought good, was the old buckle. Old steel one. It's not brass ring, she's all rusty. There's the little bits and pieces of the roller part of the end of the buckle that rolls around it. Heaps of foil, a square nail, focus, yeah, square nail, 22 lead projectile, first lead shot, 12 gauge lead shot. I've lost the other ones. I found at least about 2 or 3 of these little tacks. Now these little tacks, I don't know what they would have used them for. Maybe shoes or something like that. All me rusted metal. Now that's got a rounded edge on it. Not sure what that is. But I tell you what, all these little tiny bits of rust and metal. There. Alright, not a lot to write home about, but I found a few mine shafts and tunnels. I might have to go back out there and just explore them, I think. Alright guys, just remember, it's always fun to go detecting. Always remember to fill in your holes. Until next time, thanks for watching.